Hey degenerates, this is Coster from the Couchaholics. As fun as it is to kick back with friends and consume alcohol, the Couchaholics always condone drinking responsibly and never drink and drive. All of our opinions are our own and do not reflect the quality of any particular brewery or business. This podcast contains explicit language, so if you don't like it, get the fuck out!
Has a bunch of clicks on it. If you guys would let me finish.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Couchaholics podcast. I'm your host. Oh, you like that?
I did.
I'm your host, Chris, and today we have Jimmy.
Hi.
As you must have heard. Jake.
Yo.
Mason.
Howdy.
Coster.
What's up?
Ty.
Hello.
And Brick.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
And,
You right there, Brick?
That did not seem happy.
Spanish. He's bilingual now. We got a little special episode. I know we were missing last week, and I think people were a little upset about that, but, you know, we're working on some things. We got a little busy. Fortunately, we couldn't post, so we're back at you now, though, with some Michigan beers. Do you want to do the shout-out for that, Coster?
Sure, yeah. So big thanks to Jon and Caitlyn for sending us some beers, allegedly.
Allegedly.
So, yeah, we have a lot of Michigan beers. One is a Wisconsin beer, so we're going to give them shit for that. But
so
yeah,
basically we were
You
lied
son of a
to.
bitch, I knew you'd do it.
Yeah.
It's just like it's got the same abbreviation, just the M's flipped upside down.
Yeah,
So
you know
just
what?
don't pay attention to that.
Holy shit. You just changed my life.
okay, yeah. But, yeah, again, big thanks for sending those out, and thanks for listening, guys.
Yes. So it's technically it's going to be Thursday night football when people are listening to this. So I want to do bold predictions real quick before we get into the beer. The game is, who was it, Ty? Do you remember?
Bengals, Dolphins?
Yes, Bengals Dolphins. So we're doing bold predictions right now. Who we think's going to win? Jimmy, you want to start?
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
setting DraftKings
Yeah,
lineups.
But today's Sunday while we're recording. We'll date it.
Let's see. Bengals, Dolphins. The Bengals look like shit right now. I'll go Dolphins. That's an easy one.
All right, Jake.
100% the Dolphins.
Yeah, that's an
the
easy one
Bengals.
for me.
I don't. What can we need to talk about?
What's
what
going
happened?
on?
It's
to
called,
them.
it's called the Super Bowl slump. It happens every year.
They didn't change much. and they should've.
Whoever loses the Super Bowl shits next year. Like, they're terrible.
Mason.
As the resident Dolphins fan of the podcast, I'm a little bit biased.
Oh,
but
I would have never
think,
guessed.
As most people here would agree with me, fins up, baby.
Fins up. Let's
Fins
get
up.
it. What about you, Coster?
Because I hate Mason so much, and because I know I don't want it to be everyone saying the Dolphins, I'll just go Bengals. I don't care.
All right.
They do look like shit, though.
Yeah, they kind of did. Ty?
Mr. Antagonist.
Yeah, I'm going Bengals.
Bengals all day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Are
we
just picking between those two teams?
It's just a Thursday night game.
Oh,
Yep.
Thursday night.
Because it'll be
Yeah.
tonight's game as people are listening to it.
We're all putting 10 grand on this bet, right?
Oh, easily.
Nah,
Is that not what we're doing?
it'll be the Dolphins
Going Dolphins.
before the Bengals.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to give it to the Dolphins. They look a little filthy. And there's a lot of holes going on in that
brand
Bengals.
new left tackle. You ain't going to get sacked under my protection. My ass.
All right, let's get into this first beer. I just wanted to set that straight here. Mason?
Hell yeah,
Oh yeah,
brother.
I forgot I had it in my hand.
Just sit here looking at it.
I was like, yeah, who's looking around? Reading the first
fuck?
beer. So today, starting off, which it is fall after all, we have the Oktoberfest from Eastern Market Brewing Company. It's a German-style Marzen. They are out of Ferndale, Michigan. It's just 6% flat.
It smells good.
Ferndale. Cool. So let's get into it, boys.
We're out of Ferndale, Michigan.
This is a German beer. I'm going to go Prost.
I think I'm hungover right now a little bit.
It smells like a Yingling. to
I
me.
agree 100%.
This will help with that,
It's
bud.
like darker
Yeah.
malt
Mhm.
kind of smells. To
Honestly, this is the best Oktoberfest-style beer that I've had.
Mason, we were talking on
I don't know.
Wednesday that you're not a fan of them.
I don't really like them.
Yeah.
Let alone a
like
pumpkin
Yingling?
beer.
But
Did-
getting back to it, I'm not. No, I don't like pumpkin beers.
Yeah, I was
No,
going to
no,
say,
I said
we just
Yingling.
did a
Yingling.
pumpkin tasting, like a small pumpkin tasting when we were camping. Mason decided not to participate.
Yeah, he hates pumpkin beers.
I also am not a fan. But
So-
I asked if you were a Yingling fan, not a pumpkin beer fan.
Oh yeah, no, I like Yingling.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is similar.
That's what I get to
Yeah,
it.
it's definitely similar.
That's what I get.
Yeah, you know what? I do see that.
Oh, cool, Chris.
On the taste and on the nose.
I was genuinely saying I
Solid
do get
input,
that.
Chris.
Just messing.
buddy.
Just messing.
Fuck it, I'm never agreeing
Just
again.
joshing. But yeah, the reason why Chris is hungover today.
We
is,
crushed a lot of shit yesterday.
Tyler, Chris, Sarah, and I, and Chris's family were in Assateague for the weekend camping.
Did you see the horses?
Oh,
Yeah,
we saw
we
them.
lots
Yeah,
of
we-
horses.
We felt them too,
We rode them.
Nice.
and they rode us.
Nice.
I was
It was
gonna
a
say,
wild
they're
experience.
so tiny, they probably could ride you.
No, they're pretty big.
No, don't they have like ponies there?
Well, that too.
They
Little
got
baby
both.
pony boys?
But they're still pretty big. I mean, I guess they're smaller than average horses.
I don't know.
They're not,
It's a horse.
You know.
It's
Yeah,
it's
it is.
pretty big.
Yeah.
Mason, did you marvel at the comet?
Yeah. We thought we saw a comet out there. We were like, what,
Oh my
what is that?
God,
This is a
dude.
once-in-a-lifetime experience. And it was just Elon.
Yeah, it was just sending around.
Just him.
But that's what I thought, but it just didn't look like it. And I was like, what the fuck is... And I didn't know it was going on, so...
I was hoping it was a comet hurtling towards the Earth. You know, that's what I was hoping for.
Because you had just prayed for that the night before.
I did,
right?
yeah.
They wouldn't do us the favor.
Of telling us, we just find out, impact.
Oh,
imminent.
what's that? Is it getting bigger?
It did throw me into a bit of a mild panic at first because I was like, oh shit, Russia's finally had enough, man. I guess we get to see what the American defense system is all about.
Or China? Either one.
Yeah, no, one of those guys.
That's when you see the moon lasers shooting at the rocket.
The sharks with lasers.
Yeah, we finally see the dark side of the moon. It just turns around and it's actually a Death Star.
They harness the power of the Sharknado. They just released that.
It's just an American flag.
America.
Well, how is that helping us?
Every time they went to the moon, they were just spray painting a little bit more and more. It's like, we're going to get those fuckers one day.
It's a mural, man.
Oh man,
George Bush's face is in the middle.
fuck me.
His eyes out of the beams.
Why him of all presidents?
I don't know. It just felt like it would be there.
HW or W?
The good distinction you have to make.
If you
Just
look at it from
W.
one angle,
Just
it's another
W.
one.
It looked like he was thinking about what you were talking about for a second.
No. It did look. Yeah. It did look like that, but I knew.
W was definitely doing all the defense contracts.
Yeah.
It would definitely be his face.
Big war guy.
Yeah.
Big war guy.
All right, we'll get. It's Mount Rushmore essentially on the other side. Yeah.
It's just all the bushes.
There's fuckers.
Jeb's in there somewhere. Like,
Pulling
fuck
a
it.
turtle out of his pocket.
Just throw him on there. It'll make him feel better.
Why is Reggie Bush up there?
It was a family member of some descent. All right, Mason, you better rate this before it's a tangent hole.
Honestly, if I'm being honest, I'm not a big Marzen guy. But I really like this. I'm gonna give it an 8. It was really good.
Coster?
Yeah, I think I'm going to give it an 8 as well. I like Yuengling. It's not, I don't think it's a poundable beer. Like, I don't think I'd drink a lot of these, but it's good.
Mm-hmm.
No, I agree. I'm not gonna go quite 8. I think I'll stick at a 7. It's tasty, but yeah, I don't think it's poundable, even though that's the poundable number.
That is the
You get what I'm
boundable
saying?
number.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm picking it up.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, buddy.
Like a vacuum.
This thing's pretty fucking good, man. I could pound these. I'm gonna go 8.
Yeah, I like it. I definitely see the Yuengling comparison, but it's definitely more bitter. I'm gonna probably go 7. You don't get a little bit more bitter than like a
Malty. I don't know about bitter.
Yeah,
Malty.
I don't know about bitter, but
I'm also a little hungover, so my palate could be really destroyed right now.
My palate's definitely messed up because I had a hot coffee yesterday.
Oh my God.
In a Yeti cup, and it stayed hot for 2 hours.
He said
Yeah.
his tongue was basically peeling off a
I
whole
feel
layer.
like it's layer by layer. It's gone.
Third degree
Just
burn.
taking the cap off of it.
I know.
But you just decided to power through while it was still
Well,
piping hot.
you say power through,
Or
but
punish.
I took 2 hours to drink it.
What a power hour. All right, Jimmy, what you got for the rating, bub?
yeah, I mean, I was telling Mason on Wednesday when he was saying he hates Marzens and Oktoberfests that I like them. I just always feel like they're just standard. This one was really fucking good though. I'm gonna keep that 8 train rolling. This is probably my favorite Oktoberfest beer I've had so far.
Damn. Jake?
All aboard the 8 train, baby.
Yeah,
8 train.
All aboard.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Wow.
Smell like Yuengling. Tastes very similar to Yuengling. I love it.
So far, Michigan's coming out strong
Yeah.
off the gate.
I like them. I like that for them. How many do we have today?
Love that for you guys.
We have
We just
6.
have 6.
Okay.
Normal amount.
So I will say,
Normal.
John sent us these beers, but he sent them, like, I think 2 or 3 of them, he just sent them because he likes the name. He never tried them.
That's what I
good.
like
That's
to
the
hear.
best way to
That's
do
how
it.
I pick beers.
You'll see a theme here. It's
Well,
pretty
hopefully he saved one and gets to drink it while he's listening to this episode and do it with us.
funny. Yeah.
Oh,
If not, pause it now. Go get them.
Yeah.
Listen to the rest.
There's definitely a chance. We'll still be here. Honestly, though, back to Assateague for a second. It's a beautiful spot to go and like experience that camping, but the fucking mosquitoes.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
are something.
those
Oh, dude,
mosquitoes are
there was
killers,
one point
man.
I walked outside and went to hit one off my arm, and I slid my hand down. I killed 4 at once. That's
It's
how
just
bad
a
it was.
streak of blood. It looked like war paint.
Literally, yes. There was a lot of AIDS in there too.
Nice.
But like,
Monkeypox.
why the fuck are those even existent, and why can't we get rid of them? They are literally the worst creature I think to ever be on this earth.
Mosquitoes.
Yeah, I hate
Yeah.
them, dude. I hate them.
They mosquito bombed Middletown a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it
I'll
didn't-
take a
probably didn't work.
mosquito over the chiggers, though.
Oh
Those
yeah.
suck.
What'd you
I've
say?
never-
Chiggers.
Oh, okay.
Chig.
I got chiggers for the first time this year.
Mm-hmm.
You literally scratch through your skin to the
blood.
bone.
I
You'll go to the bone, dude.
Yeah.
That is, they are
Oh.
out of control.
How do you get those?
What is a chigger?
They're
I don't
bugs.
even
They're
know.
I
like-
don't really like.
It's a
yeah.
bug.
Little tiny red bugs.
Mason, could you search it up so we have a
And they
picture?
bite you.
I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
I
if you're-
hate those.
If you're
fuckers.
playing along, look them up.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I've
it's
seen
these
them.
things.
You get like little pussy bubbles.
Yeah.
where
Oh,
they
really?
bite. Yeah. Yeah, and then
Oh,
your foot
shit.
looks like that, like mine did.
Yep.
Oh, it's real fucked up.
Mhm.
Dang.
Those are some ugly motherfuckers.
If there were ever a species to genocide, that would be the one.
Yeah. You go for it.
if I die, I'm gonna come back as a chigger and just fucking annoy you all.
Yeah.
Why?
I hope I step on you before you make it.
I will fucking end you.
You won't find me.
That's true. He'll be inside of you.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
The real trick is,
Oh, he's on my left foot.
here's the trick. You go in his butthole and you sting in there.
I knew you were gonna go like this.
I mean, you could go any hole. I just see
Nah,
most
if I was gonna
That's a
go a
solid
hole,
hole
it's
to
a
go.
dick hole.
Oh,
I was just
my
gonna say,
God.
dude.
No.
Did you guys watch The Boys?
Yeah.
Oh,
my
shit.
God,
yeah.
yes.
I have not. Don't know what that is.
The boys.
Oh, it's
Well,
great.
you
You
gotta
haven't
watch
watched The Boys?
Do you have Amazon Prime Video?
I watch
I
boys
do.
all the
Prime
time.
Video?
You need to watch The Boys.
Boys.
You need to.
It's like basically a show about if superheroes, if it was realistic, superheroes just were like, oh, I'm superior to everyone else. So
Right.
It's like if superheroes were real
When
in
the
our
entire
society.
city gets destroyed, like it's actually destroyed and millions of people die.
It's more about their
more like-
personal problems.
correct.
Arrogance
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
assholes.
How they
Ego.
can do whatever
Yes.
the fuck
What's that
they
Will
want.
Smith movie?
Very
Hancock.
easy.
I Am
Yeah.
Legend.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Specify.
That's a Will Smith movie.
Hancock is what you're thinking
Yeah.
of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's
similar.
very similar
A little
to
bit
that.
darker, but
Okay.
similar.
But I think it's crazy it was an original comic book. I think
That
that's
is
pretty
wild.
cool.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was interesting.
It is funny as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Actually, this last season, it was a little cringy
A little
at
bit.
times.
Yeah.
It was like, maybe it took it a little too far.
Yeah. They leaned into it.
Like like Hero-gasm.
Yes.
yeah.
Specifically that episode, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too far.
I
We
can't
went
watch
too
it with
far.
Sarah because she just is like, I don't know what the fuck you're watching. I said, well, just try it. Give it a shot. It's good. She's like, yeah, no. I was like,
I can see how some people would watch that and be like, yeah, that's not
no,
funny.
if you just see a scene, you're like, yeah, I'm not watching whatever the fuck that is. But if you
Yeah.
like watch it with a story, it makes sense. It's like you get
Yeah.
used to that. They warm
Chris
it up.
watches it for the plot.
Yeah. Or that one episode you're talking about. Just that one I watch it for. All right, let's.
no spoilers. for
Yeah.
that. But if you like comic books and superhero
Superheroes.
shows, and also just a bunch of
Massacres.
dumb shit happening,
Just massacring
watch that
people.
That
show.
too,
It's
yeah.
a really good show.
Mason, you got the.
I
Jake
have
got
the
right
new
here.
scan. It is the Royal Rumble from Witch's Hat Brewing Company.
Do we
It's
have a bell?
It's. I wish we did.
Oh, I'll pull
You
it.
can add some in there. We pause for the bell.
Is he
it's
having
a-
a stroke?
Now we're not putting a bell in.
Jake just disassociated for a second.
He was switching personalities.
It's a double red ale,
Ooh.
which is interesting.
I like red ales a lot.
And I can't really see that, but I think it's 9.5%.
Yes, that's what
Damn.
it
It's
is.
brewed
Oh,
with
God.
blood oranges, which I'm a huge fan
Oh,
of the old
yes.
blood orange.
Does anyone know like a popular red ale that like is common?
No, because I can never find them.
I was
Well,
going
I
to say
know Stewart's
Stewart's is
has
the
a
best
red
one
ale.
that I know about.
Oh yeah, I was there.
It's called
recently.
the Irish Red.
Oh, I don't think they have.
I have
it, though.
had that. That shit is fucking bomb.
Yeah, it's their staple beer. It's like
Yeah.
their.
It has such a
Always
unique
on
smell
tap.
to it every time.
It does. It smells good though.
Can we look up what is an Irish Red? What makes it an
What
Irish
the
Red?
We
Defines.
certainly can. Let me take a sip real quick. L'chaim,
Thank you,
everybody.
sir.
Hi,
Not really for me.
Yeah, it's not really my jam, if I'm being honest.
I taste a little bit of the orange, but not as much as I was hoping.
Honestly, I wouldn't have known there was orange in there.
So I want to almost say that there's bitter on the back end, but it's not bitter. It's like
not bitter. No.
Metallic? That's the blood part of the orange.
no, it's like
Oh my fucking
astringent,
god!
like
Oh yeah, I can see that.
like vinegary, but like not the taste of vinegar, but what like the way your mouth feels after you have something vinegary.
I know it's
Yeah.
like malt.
It's got to be the malt,
Yeah,
but
it's the
I'm
malt.
it's leaving like a aftertaste that I'm not a huge fan of.
Tastes
Well,
more
I
burnt.
did just look it up. It says it's a style of pale ale that is brewed using a moderate amount of kilned malts and roasted barley, giving the beer its red color.
Can we just say Mason actually looked something up without us having to tell him
Well,
for once?
I
was
actually
asked.
told him.
Yeah.
Well, never mind.
Jake
But
asked.
I
But
take that back.
This one's not in Irish.
Yeah.
Are they all Irish?
Look up
this one didn't specify.
Oh yeah,
characteristics
it
of a
says
red
it's
ale.
just a red ale.
yeah.
Do you think it's the rind or the zest?
Could be
It
could
I
be,
feel like it's
yeah.
not.
you know,
Yeah.
maybe.
because there's like bitter where it's like kind of a hoppy
I
bitter
get like
or
a
fruit bitter.
zestiness from it.
Yeah, like a rind bitter. That makes sense.
I'm going to use Tyler's word here. It's pretty boozy.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
getting goosebumps
Yeah,
from it.
I'm getting the
That's the hangover we
alcohol
have.
from it, definitely.
My hair's
Really?
raising.
I don't really
I
get
actually
the booze
don't get
from
the
it.
alcohol.
Oh,
No.
I do.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get the
honestly,
booze.
it's pretty.
What percent is this again?
9.5.
Yeah.
Oh,
So honestly, it doesn't taste like a 9.5% beer, but still, it's not really my jam. But the regular red ale is pretty much the same thing. Use specialty roasted malts to create a unique complexity with the finished beer, giving it a sweeter butterscotch or caramelized flavor.
Okay.
I'm not really getting those.
No.
Me
I
neither.
think the sweet is overpowered by that blood orange and that kind of rind taste you're talking
Mhm.
about.
I can see the caramelness of it, but it's not the sweetness of a caramel. It's like that.
No.
I don't even want to say sugary, but like
right,
that.
right.
Yeah.
The sweetness isn't there.
Right.
All that being said, I'm going to give it a 6.
Okay.
That's fair.
Mace dog.
I'll try to be fair.
Now that I'm coming back to it, like I like it more than my initial taste, but I'm still really neither here nor there on it. I'm gonna give it a 5.
Coster.
I think I agree with Mason. I don't necessarily think it's bad, but I wouldn't really reach for this beer for the reasons that it doesn't really have those butterscotchy caramel characteristics. It's just kind of rindy, like Jake said. So yeah, 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 4. The goosebumps, it was not. I didn't like that.
You had a visceral reaction to
Yeah.
this
You
beer.
felt violated.
I prefer not to drink it again, but I could.
Did the beer trigger something inside of you?
I don't know.
Your little
Chet-
post-traumatic stress?
Did Chet
maybe?
come out?
Chet almost was released.
The alter ego.
He just
I
starts
don't-
screaming.
I don't know if I've ever gotten goosebumps from drinking
Tries a
beer.
beer and just
No,
screams.
it's like the pea shivers, but like the shivers don't feel good. You know what I mean?
Now that's tracking
Yeah,
for
that's-
me.
okay.
I'm,
I can see
I'm
that.
picking up what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Tyler's the guy from Split. Chet comes out every now and then. Hey, it's Chet.
Yeah, he has a country accent.
I kind of liked it. I mean, if I was at a bar and they had it on tap, I would definitely try it again. I can't seek it out unless we have it here. I'll go 6.
I'm 5. I'm not the biggest fan of this. I do taste the booziness. Don't really wish to drink it again. Wouldn't say I wouldn't, but I'm definitely not seeking it out. Jimmy?
I probably would go 5 or 6, but the booziness kind of kills it for me. So I'm actually going to go with a 3.
Oh wow.
I
dropping
really like red ales, and this one just did not hit any of the red ale marks that I look for in a red ale. I just wasn't a fan.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
definitely not for me. Hey, Mason, you want to spin that wheel for the halftime? Or not halftime. Add me to the wheel first.
I was literally about to say nobody's been added to the wheel yet.
I broke that chain. So look, before we do it though, I want to say that we're going to do something a little different.
Uh-oh.
Yay.
I don't like change.
I'm not going to do true or false. We're
We
going
fear
to
change.
do
Multiple choice?
Short
no.
answer?
Short, like short.
Essay.
Short answer.
Essay.
You have to answer the
Come back
question.
next
you just have to
episode,
know the fucking
10
answer.
pages.
Okay.
I like that.
I think that's
Now-
fair, yeah.
With that being said, though, it's going to be a little harder.
Well, I figured
No
that.
shit.
So we're going to change the amount that goes on to the wheel. So
Half a name if you get it wrong.
genius.
Just
if
the
you get it
first
wrong,
3
it's
letters.
7 names.
yeah, right. If you get it wrong, I think you should only get 1 on there.
Okay, that makes sense to me.
I think that's a fair.
But if
more
you get it
fair
right,
assessment.
it's 3.
yeah.
Sure.
I like, yeah.
We could do
Because
that.
it's harder. You should get more from it.
You know what? If
get
you
it
can add 3, we're sticking with 2 still.
right. Okay.
No.
Deal.
Fuck it.
I'll take it.
All right. That's
We don't
fine.
actually.
Yeah.
We don't need structure, guys. We can just do whatever.
Yeah,
the
Fuck it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we'll
do
figure it out
whatever
that
we
Who's
day.
holding
Yeah,
us
there's
to
no
it?
rules. It doesn't matter.
And if you want to double down, that's an option too.
And
Give it to
Chris,
me.
it's
All right,
Chris.
Chris.
Dealer's
So-
choice.
You get to pick, bud.
If you double down, you double down before the question.
Give it to
Well,
me,
yeah, that-
Chris.
That's a given.
All right, let's
got
do Jake on this one. We need to get him.
Jacob.
Jacob.
Get me.
All right, Jake, are you doubling
Daddy.
down or are you going for just normal?
What's double down?
Yeah, what?
Double down.
Double down.
You double. If you
Okay.
get it
For the
right.
first one ever that we're doing this way, double down.
I like it. Way to go.
He can put 6 on if he gets it right.
Okay.
Yep. Shoo! Shoo-shee. But if you get it wrong, I think that 4.
6 is good. That's everyone's name. That's everyone's name but him.
Yep. All right, you ready then, brother?
Go for it.
Question is, who is the 25th Pokemon on the Pokédex?
Oh man.
I'm glad he didn't pick Jimmy.
Yeah, right.
Fuck, dude.
That's fucked.
That's so fucking.
Yeah, 25 is hard.
I'm gonna say Pikachu.
You got it.
That's right.
You fucking
Nice.
got
That
it.
is correct.
Shit,
dirty
brother,
dick.
good shit.
All right, I guess
All right, here you
everybody
go.
can get a name on the wheel besides
fair.
me.
Dude, you should have
Oh.
put Tyler on there 6 times. He still hasn't gotten it.
If we're all on the wheel, it doesn't change anything. It's the same odds.
Me and
Except for
Tyler,
him.
except for me. Me and
Oh,
Tyler
yeah,
in
you're right.
solidarity.
No, don't put
No,
Jake.
no, no.
Don't put
Technically,
Jake. Don't put Jake.
technically.
Oh,
Technically what?
shoot.
You got it.
Technically what?
We have an archived episode.
Can
of
you prove it?
Actually, yes, I can. But we'll let it slide.
Tier.
Tyler, I couldn't spell your name.
Just
First,
fucking
it,
write Chet. It's
First-
easier.
first it was Tlur, then it was Tire, and yeah, no, I'm having a tough time over here.
You might have an extra name on a view.
Yeah, that's fine. Can't spell my own name.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need Jesus?
Dude, I got the quakes again. I'm back on the vape train. My
of
palate
shit.
is
Can't
gone.
relate.
It's funny you asked me that question because little do you know,
You've
when
been
I was
training?
younger, I wanted to be the very best there ever was.
Ash Ketchum himself?
Jake was the kid who walked around the playground turning his hat from forward to backward.
So let's fucking get it.
Throwing balls at people.
No, he actually used
I only got
stones.
picked on a little bit for that.
He used boulders and just threw them at kids.
Can I see if I remember what your favorite Pokemon is?
Oh, this is definitely going to get a copyright strike.
If we do 5 seconds, we're good.
Yeah,
Perfect.
now
I
we,
like it.
we just got to cut it off. That's
Yeah.
all we got
You
to
should
do.
just start at, I want to be the very best, and then end it there.
I wanna be
the very
Yeah,
best.
Creed isn't going
No
to.
one ever was.
Creed doesn't care about copyright strikes.
Oh my
To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause.
Wouldn't it be cool
Sorry,
if
I'm
though,
sorry,
if
I'm sorry.
Creed did do like a whole album of covering theme songs?
That would be
yeah.
cool. Yeah, they should.
Dude, that would put them back on the map.
it
fucking-
would.
Does anybody want?
be.
Does anybody want any more?
Yeah.
There's still a lot left in here. Should
I
I,
definitely
should I
kind
just
of
dump
low.
it in the center cup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be so fun.
Jake, if I remember right, is your favorite Pokemon Butterfree? You loved Butterfree.
I did love Butterfree.
Yeah.
Butterfinger.
With a burning passion.
Why, though?
Because if you really love something, you have to let it go.
Oh, that's why. That's very sad, actually. I'm crying inside.
That Pokemon episode is so sad.
I have a little bit of a trauma I need to unpack.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to unpack your baggage?
It's called Bye Bye Butterfree, and it makes you cry.
Well,
what's the-
speaking of
All those
Pokemon,
movies too.
me,
Fucking
Brick,
sad.
and Jimmy last Saturday, while all of you guys were camping, we beat Pokemon Stadium in one day.
We did. We've never done that before.
How very badass of you.
Are you proud of that?
Yes, I'm proud of that.
Apparently-
Jinx and Electabuzz.
Apparently
Yeah, Jinx is
just
OP.
broken as shit.
Gen 1, Jinx is just so OP.
Nice.
That's neither here nor
proud of. I'm proud
She
of
looks
you.
like Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
The
Yo.
VSOs.
That's pretty spot on.
I thought. Okay.
He said, I thought so.
Pull her up.
Dude, Nikki, you can't.
Somebody
think of
is
Nikki's
probably already
face.
side by side. It has to have happened.
Yeah.
I want to see Jinx.
Nicki Minaj, Jinx, side by side.
Watch it already be a thing.
It is.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh my God. She's wearing the exact outfit.
Yep.
Holy shit. Did she do that on purpose?
I feel like that's a little bit insensitive.
Yeah, I'm glad Jinx is purple.
Yeah.
Jinx didn't used to be purple.
Oh, I see that. And then
That
picture
came
below.
later.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Because
Japan
of
has
issues.
issues.
Yeah.
Japan
Okay.
has some issues.
There were some.
They're fine. They're fine.
Yeah. Some words were said. But yeah.
Jimmy
I
got
have-
that beer?
I have the next beer
Yes,
from
we do.
Jolly Pumpkin.
It better not be pumpkin.
This beer is called Blanca. And Mason, don't Don't be afraid. It's not a pumpkin beer. That's the name of the brewery.
I'm aware.
Okay.
I made this Excel sheet, so
Oh, okay,
I'm
good.
I don't know if you were sweating over there, though.
This is a Farmhouse Witbier. It is an ale brewed with orange peel and coriander. It is oak aged and can conditioned, whatever that means. 4.8% ABV.
Can condition is instead of doing the conditioning in the vats, they just do it on the can.
Interesting.
And what is the conditioning process? Do we know that?
Look at Brick.
I don't
with the
remember, but I
knowledge.
remember that from
Yeah.
the.
Dude, Bricker just spit that out like it was nothing.
Yeah,
There
no,
you go,
I'm
baby.
He's got
Here's some
knowledge.
knowledge I'm gonna lay on you motherfuckers.
I'm a little impressed.
I remember them talking about doing conditioning. Like they took it out of the barrel age from First State and did the conditioning in the.
Oh yeah, for
remember
the
that?
one sour.
The tequila.
Yeah.
Well, Brick, I just want to say I'm erect. I love smart boys.
Fully erect.
Yeah.
I don't like the smell of this one at all.
No.
I really
I
like the
haven't
smell
even
of
given
this
it a
one.
sniff.
Oh man.
Well, farmhouse beers are the ones that are brewed with like weird shit, right?
It smells like a wild ale.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to.
I like the smell a lot.
Yeah, but it's a wit beer,
I
so
probably won't like the taste though.
I was gonna say coriander.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm the biggest.
I
fan
think
of coriander.
it smells good. I like it.
All right. Well, L'Chaim boys. Tastes like a wild ale too.
I am more hungover than
I get the
thought.
wheat though. I get the
For
wheat
me,
beer.
it's barely there.
Chris, really? I feel
I taste
fine
it.
today.
I felt fine, and then I'm drinking these, and I'm like,
Chris,
fuck.
the bags under your eyes are real today.
Yeah, dude.
You look like
Yeah.
you look
I
like
think
you
you
went through hell.
I think you might die.
The
You're
light-
right.
drank a
Your
lot.
eyes are so close together. It's just like one
Big
big bag.
That's called my baggage. No, we pounded some shit yesterday, though.
Well, that and we played
Each other?
football and jackpot all day.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
actually
it was
did
fun.
physical activity yesterday. It was pretty cool.
My body is in disrepair.
Well, we finished what? A whole case of Topo Chico.
Yeah,
Right.
Topi Chicos.
Topigos.
Yeah, whatever you wanted to call them yesterday.
Topi Toppies. Finished that. Finished a half brick of Miller. A
I had a Bloody
swishy pants,
Mary.
of course.
Yeah, we got some swishy pants.
This sounds like pussy shit.
Yeah, it sounds like a
It should have been
Tuesday
a
for
whole
Brick.
brick.
It sounds like
Yeah.
weak.
Well, I had already drank the other half the night before by myself. Well, Ty took 2 beers. And then
I helped.
that
I
was all in
dabbled.
an hour.
You wish it was.
No. It was within.
Well, yeah,
You know.
no, because I was kind of sipping on Topo Chicos throughout
They
the
are
day.
really good, though.
And then we were playing football for a while because the kids would not leave us the fuck alone.
Dude, I had a continuous headache for like 3-4 hours.
Yo, Mason, your snap. He's like, Blake, you're an idiot.
Just started walking away.
And Blake goes,
Just
"What do you
starts
mean?"
walking away, chugging a beer. Great Snapchat. I laugh.
Spilling beer all over yourself.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Blake, you're an
tripping.
idiot as you're spilling beer on yourself.
What did Blake
Slob.
say after that?
He said, "What do you mean?"
Exactly my point, buddy.
A wild man.
All right, Jimmy, what do you have for the rating?
My dad thinks I'm an idiot.
My dad thinks I'm annoying.
A moron.
No, it's a moron. Yeah.
That was at the wedding, wasn't it?
No, it was
No,
at the
it was
Penn
at the
State
Penn
game.
State Poor kid.
I get like a little bit of floral on the back, but like the farmhouse in the front,
Yeah, what's the farmhouse taste like?
it's like the
Cow
wild
shit.
ale, weird
Sorry.
shit, like kind of sour, kind of vinegary. I'm gonna go with. I would drink this again 6 because it's not like. Yeah,
It's not like that.
that is all for me today.
Very articulate,
fair.
Jimmy, as always.
Jake, can you spit some knowledge here?
I thought I was gonna hate it based on all the ingredients that were read, and I'm actually kind of a fan of it. I think I'm gonna give it a 7. It's clean, it's crisp, it's refreshing.
Jimmy, what'd you give it?
6.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm also gonna go with Jake with a 7 because the first taste was weird, but then I kept coming back to it and I started to like it more and more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, pretty good. 7.
Yeah, I was the opposite of you, Mace. I had it the first sip and I was like, that's pretty good. And then I kept drinking and I was like, I really don't like the aftertaste that I'm getting here. I'm gonna go 3, the opposite of you guys. So
Cause
not
do,
like
do you
Wow.
like cilantro?
I do.
Oh, you do?
I
They
do
were going
like
to ask if you
cilantro.
like salami.
But
No.
coriander, I'm not a big fan.
Coriander comes from cilantro. It's a seed.
Isn't that what
Yeah, we've been
is
over this one.
the mutation, and it makes
Yeah.
some people taste
No, but
like
I just
soap?
didn't
I don't
know,
have that.
I didn't know if
Yeah.
you just didn't like cilantro.
No, I actually like cilantro, yeah.
I give it a 5. It was okay. I mean, Yeah, it
I
was-
mean,
it was
come
alright.
on.
you guys.
Why'd you say that so
so?
seductively?
It's a Sunday.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
I get horny when football's coming on.
Yeah, I was all saying.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
Ready to see some dudes run around the field, you know? This really gets me torqued up.
While we're on here, can we talk about Geno Smith's badonkadonk?
Oh my
That dude's
god,
got
dude,
a
that dude's got an
ass.
ass on
Pull
him.
it up.
Gino, if you're listening, dude, what are you doing?
He got that dang
Whatever
on
you're doing,
him.
I want to know.
that
Pull it
thing
up,
is
Mason.
dangerous.
Show the class.
You're gonna type in Geno Smith's ass.
Geno Smith
Oh,
ass,
it's got to
yeah.
be on here, 100%.
There it is.
Oh, there's a whole fucking.
That's his
montage.
Montage of his butt.
Why is he not wearing pants?
What is up with this, NFL? Did you scrub the photos from
Oh,
the
that's the
internet?
one. That top one is where he grabbed the dude's ass. Fourth one in.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
That's a
Oh,
handful.
he had a handful.
Hell yeah.
You're supposed to just slap ass, not grab
Once
ass.
again, our search
Slap
history gets
ass.
weirder and weirder.
Yeah. Oh, there's
God.
Rasputin's dick again.
I'm in the Couchaholics.
Right next to the whale penis.
program right now. But if you're gonna catch the Seahawks game today, just check out that ass.
Ladies,
Check out.
check it out.
Men.
Well, it's not
Men,
gonna be
oh,
today.
check it
so-
out.
It is pretty
They,
incredible.
them.
It'll be next
Check
week.
it out.
I'm not even gonna say.
I thought this beer's decent. I'm gonna go 6. I also double checked myself with that beer conditioning. I was right.
Heck
Okay,
yeah.
good.
I didn't want to sound like an idiot.
Right, yeah, right. Later on, you
Yeah,
find
or
out.
else your brother's gonna text you and be like, "You're fucking
Yeah,
wrong."
literally. Fuck.
Yeah, all of our listeners will be emailing us off the charts.
My brother.
Good,
trust
finally
me,
some engagement.
Is that all we had to do the whole time?
Just blasphemous things.
Just be constantly wrong. Chris, what you got?
I'm gonna go 7 actually. Mason, I agree with you. I didn't really like it off the first sip, and as you're drinking it, it's not as intense as it was the first time. So I started to like it. So
That
I'd do
was
7.
Terrible English, by the way, Chris. As you
I'm
drinking
hungover.
it.
His brain is not fully functioning.
when is it?
Yeah, you're right. I'm always drunk.
Catherine was so fucked up after Brewfest, dude. Me and Jake were watching her walk out. Like, me and Jake were just following her, dude.
I didn't know she was that fucked up.
Dude, she was gone.
She felt the need to touch every living plant on the way out of there.
Every, like, flower.
She was one with the earth.
She
dude.
was
grabbing shit.
We're walking back to the car, and she goes, I got like a bump on my wrist, and I was like, that's a thorn prick. Like, you were
Well,
grabbing
you touch
plants.
poison ivy. You have a bushel or bush of
Hazy.
poison ivy with you.
Yeah, Jake, she doesn't remember walking out. She doesn't remember doing any of that.
See, and I
think
don't
so.
remember her being fucked up like that.
Oh, yeah.
But
Dude, she's like a light switch, dude.
It is.
Yeah,
She's like
it
a
really
fucking light
is.
switch.
No, the best is she's like, I can drink with you guys. I'm like, no, you can't.
We are professional alcoholics.
Yeah, honestly.
She ran up to Bricker and was like, Bricker, I can drink more than Jimmy, right? And he was like, no shot.
The problem is,
Keeping it real 100% of the time.
me and Mason were
Burger.
talking about this earlier, or actually no, yesterday, about how our tolerance is actually extremely high and we just don't realize.
insanely
Well,
high.
yeah,
It's
because
bad.
I was
Yeah.
talking about you, Brick, on Friday night, because you came in, crushed what, like 7 Miller Lights, and then a whole bunch of shots.
and I had a
And you-
down east.
and you were
Yeah.
like completely fine when
Yeah.
you left.
Yep.
And I was like, if anybody else were to walk into
Yeah.
that bar, I would have cut them off at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
I had
bad.
to drive
It's bad.
Joey home.
Sad truth.
Allegedly.
So-
Allegedly.
No,
Allegedly.
So we have this kid with Abbo. His name's Joey. He graduated 3 years ago. He just turned 21 like a couple months ago.
Yeah, I wanted to ID him when he walked in, but I was like, he's with them.
No,
So
yeah, he's
there.
21. But he has, I don't know what he has, but he has to use one of those canes that hooks to your arm. Like he can't walk well.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
But he drank what, 3 or 4 Captain and Cokes.
I think it was 4, and then he had a Corona,
Yeah.
which he did not drink.
No, but he couldn't get into the chair.
Dude.
He was so fucked up, and we had to like get his arm and pull him up.
Honestly,
And, like,
I
that's a
remember
whole
those
other
days.
obstacle. Like, not to be like fucked up or like when we're
oh
rude
no,
about
yeah,
it, but
I
like
know he's short.
having
too.
to do that, like with the crutches and everything, drunk, probably is a fucking.
Well, he
Oh,
only,
yeah.
he only
Thing to have
has
to do.
one, but he's like Allie's height
Oh, okay.
probably, maybe shorter.
Yeah, he's a small
But
guy.
he was like, I was like, Joey, where do you live? He's like 2 minutes down the road. I was like, all right, I'll take you home. He's like, I could drive. I was like,
No.
No shot, big guy.
Absolutely not.
You can drive, just not in a straight line. And that's the problem.
I noticed the difference when I was on Taylor's bachelor party.
Yeah.
And dudes were like dropping like flies, and I was like,
I don't even feel a
I
buzz.
feel fine.
am I the problem?
7:30.
Yeah.
No, because Sarah asked me one time, because I forget what we were talking about. We were probably gonna fight about something, and like it came up, and she's like, "How much do you think is a normal amount to drink in an outing?" I said, like probably 5 beers.
Yeah, 5 or
maybe
6.
a shot. She said, "No, see, that's where you're wrong. That is a lot."
No.
I said, "No,
It's like
I feel
for
like
me,
that's
it's not.
But it technically
It is a lot.
Kinda is.
Okay, so what would be a normal, like actually a normal?
I don't know. She said like 3 beers. I said, "No fucking
it's normally
way."
a beer an hour
Yeah.
is the thing,
Oh.
technically.
I know. We crushed a fucking
Right.
2 30-packs
It
on
depends
those.
on what's an outing, though. Like, what do you consider an outing? Like a get together with all the guys?
am I out with my parents or the boys?
Right.
Yeah.
That's the
So
question.
it doesn't even matter if
Because
I'm out
if I'm with my
parents.
I'm drinking hard.
Just to cope.
Nah, dude, yesterday I went to Grotto's, I had 5 tall beers, and then went to Sully's, and Christine hooked it up, of course.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you how many beers I had there. I was ordering like 4 or 5 at a time.
That's what I mean. We are.
I definitely can't drink as much as Brick, but the average Joe, I can definitely outdrink.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I probably have the lowest tolerance here out of everyone.
How many beers would it take to get you fucked up?
What is he drinking? Is the question.
Just
You
like
said beers?
your average beer, like a
Like a
light beer.
Miller?
A Miller, yeah. 4.2.
To get me like
4.3.
messed up, hardcore messed up.
Yeah.
Or like just buzzing.
No, yeah.
I feel like the buzz actually starts pretty early with me, but it takes me a while.
My buzz starts real quick, but it takes many beers to get
Have
past
we
it.
even done the halftime question?
No.
we haven't.
I've never,
How many beers?
I've never blacked out though.
I have. Many
Ever?
times.
Ever.
Countless times for me, buddy.
I've only done it a couple times, but my A1 is when I was naked on the toilet in your basement, Mason.
Yeah.
And your dad was like, "All right, Jimmy, it's time
Had
to get
to
off the
remove
toilet."
it.
And I was like, "All right, count me down." He was
Jimmy, that wasn't his toilet. That was the couch.
That's a good halftime question, though. How, like, what's it like your fondest memory of people telling you like when you blacked out? What
Fuck
happened?
it, let's roll with
I
that.
saw your dick that night.
Let me start because I was fucked up. What were we drinking?
That's a good fucking halftime question. Yes.
It was a party in the winter, and I was taking shots of tequila with my old babysitter for every person that walked in the door.
Oh my!
Yeah,
So I was like-
he's been brought up on the podcast before.
Yeah,
His
it's-
name is James.
Yeah.
He was in Devin's wedding party. Check that episode out, episode 19.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I
Good
took
fucking job.
I took
good.
over just 10 shots of Jose Gold. It was disgusting. And fucking drinking more than that beforehand, I'm gone. I strip naked and I'm in the bathroom just sitting on the toilet, and then everyone's trying to get in the bathroom. Finally, your dad opens the door, Mason. Is like, "All right, Jimmy, it's time to get up."
Bilton was there, and
Yeah.
he kept like going in the bathroom and checking on you.
What's his name?
Would just come out laughing.
Bill
Bilton.
Clinton. They
Bilton.
just shortened
Bilton.
it. Bilton.
Okay.
Bilton's his last name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like, who the fuck would name their kid?
I
Bilton?
was wondering who asked that because I was like, we've all heard that name before, and
Yeah.
I forgot Ty's.
I also don't know who that is.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, "Yo, you guys got to do something about Jimmy, man. He's not doing good."
so fucking Jimbo comes in and he's like, "All right, it's time to get up." I'm like, "All right, count me down." He was like 3, and I was like, "Nah, 30." And he was like, "No, 10." I was like, "Deal."
Negotiating.
So they
I like it.
finally all get me up, and was it you, Jake, and who else was walking me
Me
home?
and CJ.
No, Jake was there.
And no,
Yeah, it
I
was
was
all-
saying
it
it
was
was
If
the
you
three of
blacked out,
Jake-
you should
Jake
have no
beans.
recollection of who walked you home.
this is when I came back.
Oh.
Was the walk like waking up when Jimbo was yelling at me on the toilet and walking back, and it's snow on the ground, like it snowed that night.
Oh, nice.
And they just have both. Like they're just walking me. My arms are over their shoulders. And Jake, you can finish this because it's great.
Well, you said something real fucking smart to me.
Oh yeah, I was.
You said something like, "I can fucking walk by myself."
No, I was like, I can do this myself. And you're like, "No, you fucking can't." And I was like, "I don't need your fucking help."
That's exactly what happened. And I said, "All right," and I let him go, and he fell in the snow,
Face first.
face first. And I said, "Do you need my fucking help?"
And then
you
I was
were
like, "All right, I guess
"Yeah,
I need your
I need
help."
some help."
And then for the rest of the walk home, he continued to talk shit to us.
He did.
Even though
As-
you fucking face planted.
piece of shit.
Nice.
I do want to say that when he was on the toilet, if anybody was wondering, Jimmy was all bush.
Dude, it
was immaculate.
It's a fucking jungle down there. I'll shave it bare, and then a week it's back. It's just fucking.
He sneezes and that shit grows back.
Yeah,
it all just pops out.
it's insane how quickly my
They're all
pubes
ingrown
grow.
until one sneeze.
I have a theory. It's all my chest hair. There's none on the chest. It's all down there.
Oh, your follicles
So
all
what
fucked
did I
up.
fucking do wrong? Because it's all over my body.
I don't know.
I'm fucked. Jake, you got yours, bud?
Some blanks might have to be filled in, but
Yeah.
I think I'm
I
aware
want
of
a
this
preference.
one.
Yeah.
I want a preference. I'm
Preface.
not proud of this.
Preface.
Yeah, you can
Preface.
put me on the list.
Yeah.
Not proud of this.
Yeah.
It happened.
None of these are proud
and
moments.
I moved past
No,
it. Okay. I still have a lot of trauma to unpack here, but I've moved past it.
I'm excited.
I've repressed most
Wait, is this
of
an
it.
intervention? Are we interventioning each other?
Yeah, yeah.
We're all
I just want to say
alcoholics.
I'm not proud. Okay?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
And my friends shouldn't be proud either.
Yeah, nope.
But I want to say Jimmy pretty much forced me to black out.
I regret
It was a
nothing.
party. It was a party at Jimmy's house. I don't know what for.
It was for Shane coming back,
yeah,
and then
it
he
was-
wasn't
Is that
even
what-
there.
yeah.
Shane
I love how they know the story.
Nice.
They know the story.
What I remember is Jimmy was force feeding me jungle juice
in a tall glass.
in a tall beer glass.
Oh, Jesus.
And then I don't remember anything. And I came back at one point and I was sitting at the fire and everybody was taking pictures of me and laughing at me.
We were all gathered around, and my mom was taking pictures. It was my mom's idea. My mom came out and just looked at Jake, who's just bent over on
No,
a
he
chair.
literally had his face in his hands, and just laying there.
Did you get the spins?
I don't remember.
My mom was
Oh,
like,
yeah, I
"All right,
guess,
everybody gather around Jacob's picture."
I remember
That's
I remember
hilarious.
somebody telling me or basically carrying me
It was
back
me.
to the house.
I did.
And putting me on the floor of the living room.
Yep. And I gave
Not
you
a
bowl.
bad spot.
And
Not a bad
I
spot.
remember not being able to breathe.
Yeah, he was blue. It was.
Oh God.
Yeah, and somebody should have probably called the ambulance.
And
because
Hilton was there again this time. It was like, yo, somebody's got to get Jake.
I like that my introduction to this guy is just he's like, yo guys, this guy's not okay.
Is he the blackout fairy? He shows up when you're blacked out.
Yeah,
to
he's
try and
not
save
real.
you?
He's deaf, and we're just very close to that point. He's like, am I taking them today?
Oh my god.
But yeah, I remember having a hard time breathing. And well,
do you
I'm here
remember-
to tell the tale, so obviously I lived.
Do you remember eating the bowl of Jello that I handed you?
Nope.
That was actually alcohol jello.
So
Is that why he was blue?
So my mom had made a thing of red
really
Jello,
don't remember
and no
much.
one was eating it, so it was just in the fridge. And my mom was just like, "Well, any of your friends eat this Jello?" I was like, "I think Jake will eat it." He's just sitting on the couch, just giggling. So I bring the bowl of Jello to him. I'm like, "Here you go,
You're
bud."
a piece of shit, dude.
I handed him a spoon, and he just dropped the spoon on the ground, just grabbed a fistful of Jello, and it's just he ate the whole bowl.
You probably needed that shit, too.
It helped.
Does that even fill your stomach up?
No,
Hey, it's
Oh,
water.
my God.
Yeah, I don't remember most of that. I seem to remember just wandering around
Yeah.
aimlessly,
Yeah.
stumbling,
Jesus.
everybody making fun of me.
There's reasons that I'm not allowed to make.
I
jungle
remember
juice
I
anymore.
wasn't breathing. I should have probably had my stomach pumped.
Probably,
But anyway,
probably.
moving on.
Mason?
This is also unpacking a lot of trauma for me as well, because Bilton was not there.
Okay.
Bilton was not there to tell somebody,
And he
"Hey,
remembers.
Mason's not okay. You need to come get this man." So, the year was 2017.
Nice.
Oh God, it's a novel.
Allegedly.
I think I know where this goes.
The Saturday
and
evening?
it was, well, it actually started Saturday morning. You're on the wheel for that.
The one thing I didn't want to hit.
Just fucking smoke the upright with the football.
That's funny.
So we woke up at 3:30 a.m. Saturday morning,
I know
and
this.
piled into a van to go to an old family-friendly event known as Wing Bowl.
This is good.
And
They canceled it because of you guys.
Literally.
Mason, you're gonna have to speed this story up. This story's long.
To be honest, it's about 26 hours
that's
long.
just one. That's how I'm going to preface it.
Mason, tread lightly with what you say.
We have
okay.
done, we went through the day, made it to many venues,
Yep.
and when we got back,
When we get back is the problem.
Full story on the Patreon.
we ended up at the good old watering hole of Sully's Irish Pub.
Oh no.
So I walk through the door and I see your parents, Jimmy, and immediately black out.
That's all it took.
So we had
He
been
wasn't even drinking.
we had been drinking since 4 a.m.
Yeah, it
and
was
we
bad.
go to the bar around 10.
Yeah, we got
I don't
there,
know.
PM?
Yeah, we got there like
Yeah.
10 or
Oh
11. Yeah.
no.
Yeah, when I tell you it was like 26-hour event.
It was a lot of
And we
drinking.
closed
my.
it down. We closed it down.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
And
And
We should have went to
continued.
bed.
Yep.
So
Yeah, it was bad.
apparently me and Chris sang Wonderwall with the
No.
person who was doing live music.
It wasn't karaoke. It wasn't karaoke. And Mason goes up there and says, "Hey, let us sing a song." And he's like, "Okay, what song?"
Wow,
So,
cool.
so
Guy.
Wonderwall.
You guys are going to have to fill in the gaps here.
Yeah. So.
Did you guys take some of his tip?
Creepy Mason came
Yeah.
out.
Oh,
So-
this is my favorite.
A person who you're probably familiar with because we talk about her a lot on the podcast. I'm not going to name her name because this is the first night that I had met her, and she was bartending, and then she got off, and apparently I was left unsupervised and randomly just started massaging her shoulder
You weren't unsupervised.
at the bar.
Mason, we had a ride, and we all were like, all right, we're leaving. And then you walked back inside.
Oh, I think you did
That's
actually.
why you were unsupervised.
Yeah.
And then apparently I tried to kiss her, and it was just
She slapped you?
What do you mean try?
you did. You did.
Should have slapped you.
Mason gets so cringy at this story.
Yeah, no.
he hates telling it. He feels so cringy.
The next day was the Super Bowl, and we were all at Jimmy's house for it, and they were telling me about everything that happened.
Mason left.
I literally had to
He went
leave.
home.
I
Yep.
thought I was going to pass out because I was like, I can never show my
It was
face
not-
around town ever again.
It was not that.
I literally, I thinking back on that story, it literally makes me want to die. I hate it so much.
Oh, God.
And yeah, so moving on.
Yeah.
Coster, what do you have?
Yeah, so my tolerance actually was higher when I was living in Newark on campus. So I had
no
what was
doubt.
essentially a frat house without a frat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was disgusting. We'd have parties. There's beer cans littering the house. So
and forks for hardware.
yeah. So
Yeah, I
fucking
took
handles on the
for
drawers.
handles.
I have a scar on my body from that.
So this was one of the first weeks that Joe Graney had moved into to the house, and we had 99 apples, which is like the 99 bananas. Like I don't even know if
Vodka.
it's vodka or whatever,
it's vodka.
but it's higher proof than 40%. It's like 50% or something like that.
It's 99 proof.
It's 99 proof, so it's, 49.
That night we were going to Catherine Rooney's, which doesn't exist anymore, but it was like an Irish pub that was
I miss it.
on Main Street. Me too. They did for Wednesday nights. They did pitcher night, which
Yep.
wasn't like the pitcher nights they have now. Now they're like little mugs. They had
were
like
full pitchers.
the like bowling alley pitchers that you get. That was their drink, and it was like $5 for whatever you wanted. Before we went out, it was just me and Joe. We were going out late, meeting some friends there. I lined up 7 shots of the 99 apples.
Oh, God.
I guess it's called 99 apples because it's 99 proof, so it's like 49.5.
49 and a half, yeah.
Yeah. So I lined up 7 shots. I took all of them, and Joe was like, "Are you going to be okay?" I was like, "Yeah, it's fine. We drink all the time." And at that point, we drank 6 days out of the week.
Yeah,
that was
you were
it was
always
insane.
raging.
So it was 7 shots. I ripped all 7 shots. Then we went out. I had 3 pitchers of Yuengling.
Oh my god.
3 pitchers of
Yikes.
Yuengling. After that, I remember nothing other than like waking up in a house that was in our cul-de-sac, not ours, a house that was in our cul-de-sac, face down in my hands, kind of like I guess Jake was. Like my hands were covering my face, and I was like sitting on the couch.
It's the shame.
And I stood up. I remember that this is the one brownout, I guess, that I remember, where I stood up in front of everyone. I was like, I'm going home, and Joe was there, and I sprinted across the street to my house, and Joe, till this day, has a picture of me on the toilet trash can between my legs,
Yes.
butt ass naked
Yep.
on the toilet.
It's
I've been there, bud.
everyone gets the sweats or something. They just strip down.
I think I probably had to piss and shit and throw up, and I was like, well, I have to figure out a way to do all three.
yeah, but where does
So I'm taking my shirt off.
so where does naked fall
You
into
take it
that?
all off so that if you throw up, you don't get it on your clothes.
I was so blackout, I went primal.
Yeah, you did.
To be naked.
I'm actually crawling around.
That's pretty innovative for blackout drunk
Well,
brains.
apparently I wasn't like, I didn't throw up in the trash can. I died there. That was the night where that
but that's
bathroom was shut
intelligent.
down.
It was in case you threw up and missed the toilet. You had the trash can to catch it.
I guess the brain cells I had left
We're there.
got me to that point.
The last few neurons that were firing in your brain.
I don't remember setting that up. Joe still to this day has that picture of me butt ass naked on the
That's
toilet.
fucking good.
Nice.
It's good.
Ty, what do you got?
Obviously, I already said I've never blacked out, but I did brown out one time. All right.
Mm-hmm.
This is my 21st birthday. Mason,
Oh, yeah.
Chris, you guys
That's
were there.
reasonable.
Oh yeah, got you a 4 horsemen.
Yeah, fuck that. But no, I feel so bad because I have another friend named Mason. I was like, oh yeah, you know what? I don't want this Four Horsemen. Let's mess with him. I poured it in his drink. He drank. He's like, this drink sucks ass.
I'd
was
never
like, oh,
drinking
you
like
know
a
what,
Captain
man?
and Coke or something.
Yeah. I don't know if I ever told him.
He'll find out now.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, we were at Fells Point, which is like Baltimore.
Yeah.
Cobblestone Street. You walk bar to bar, and we went through a bunch of bars, got a bunch of drinks. Eventually, we made it back to the hotel, and I remember that. And then I know I went like to sleep. You guys, Chris and Mason, you guys were still out.
Yeah, we closed that place down.
What I don't remember is you had to have a key card to get into the hotel, but you guys didn't have it.
It was on the elevator.
to get into the elevator to go up to the room.
So we called Ty.
You called me. Apparently, I woke up, let you guys in, and it all was good. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not an exciting
somehow.
story, but
But that's
I
like
don't
the only
remember.
experience.
You guys are
of that.
lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
I do remember on the way into the hotel, I fell.
Oh
I
god.
just tripped over nothing. I was like,
Well, we were getting made fun of. My mom was talking shit on me and Mason because we were drinking Miller when there was like a craft beer place, and we were like, "Look, it's a long night.
Yeah,
It's your first
we're
birthday.
here to
raging."
rage actually, so
So-
we're gonna keep it light.
There's a time and a
Guess,
place for crafties.
Guess who was up all night and closed the bars out? Me and Mason.
There you go.
And
we,
she was asleep.
And Melissa.
we bought
No,
a
she
homeless
was
guy
not.
some food from a food truck.
This story, I'm gonna tell it really quick because I know we can move. Oh, go ahead, Ty.
I was just gonna say one more thing before we move past it. Sarah had planned a surprise birthday party for me the next day, and all my friends were hungover. No one drank a thing.
Yeah, she was pretty upset
You
about
just
it.
want to play Parcheesi or something?
Yep.
Backgammon.
But with the thing with Mason, he bought the homeless guy food,
I remember this.
and it was a really nice gesture. Because the guy was obviously asking for money, and so Mason hands him the fries that he bought him. He's like, "Hold on, let me take one." Mason took a fry from the homeless
His
man.
food came out first, and I bought it for him.
But he
And I
had- that's all he
I was
had.
Wasted, and I was so hungry.
He was hungry.
That one fry
Let me
really
take
held him
one.
over
Yeah.
for the 5 more seconds.
I love that story to this day. It's my favorite
They're
story.
good fries. But
Yeah.
Brick, what do you have?
Oh, countless, baby.
I know.
Countless. I think almost every weekend at college I blacked out.
I was there for a while.
Legitimately, every single one.
It's always got me.
There's one my freshman year that was a picture on my Twitter for a while. I tried looking for it, but I couldn't find it. I lived with this guy. Not gonna say his name. If you're listening to this, you sucked as a roommate.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, we know him.
No, in the winter, bro,
With
I
all
would go
space
in.
heaters.
Yeah.
No, I would go in, but we lived in a nice dorm. It wasn't like traditional, so we had like central AC and heat, and it would be on 90 degrees. I'm like, you're a fucking. We're gonna turn this down. I'm gonna open the window when it's -2 outside right now. All right, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't even remember where the story starts, but obviously I'm out drinking, and I wake up, pissed myself. And then my roommate's like, "Yo, do you remember anything last night?" I'm like, "Nah, why?" And this man took a picture of me. And in our dorm rooms, obviously, you have your little twin bed. You have a desk.
Mm-hmm.
Each of us has a desk. I shove everything off of my desk and I fall asleep on my desk. And in the picture, you can see my shorts are soaking wet.
Hey, you know what? At least you didn't piss your bed, dude. Good for you.
Oh no! Come on now.
Yeah, no shot.
I've done that. I've done both. I can't even tell you how many times I pissed my bed.
I've done both, dude.
I've never heard anyone pissing the desk before.
Shit, I forgot. No, my other. This is a better Blackout story. We move into my house my senior year. Mason, you went to it. We move into it. School's not in session. We just moved our shit out of our old house into this one, and we're like, all right, let's go party. And the old people that lived there we were friends with, so they didn't move all their shit out yet. So it was just a fucking chaotic mess in there. I drank a whole bottle of Svedka.
Oh my.
Svedka and water.
Classic combo.
Yeah. And then we go out, and like my friends look at me like, you need an Uber? I was like, yeah.
Absolutely.
And like I go down to my bed, I throw up in my sleep.
Oh.
And then my friends stack me. Like they piled everything on top of me.
Stacking
and all
is
you
so
see,
fun.
Stacking's fun.
It's so fun.
all you see is a line of puke, and then they're in my room. They stack me, and then they're with duck calls in my room. There's videos. I'll have to find
That's
the
next
videos.
level
I'll
with
show
the
you
duck
guys.
calls.
You were just dead.
Yeah. And then my other roommate Doug, who lived in the basement with me, they zipped out my ankles together too. Yeah, I had to get up and piss, and I almost fell.
And then they waterboarded him.
But
It was Guantanamo Bay.
they zip tied my buddy Doug, who's in the Navy now, and they zip tied him to his like portable closet, which was on like wheels, and he was so drunk that he like
Just drug it.
he had stupid fucking strength. He picked it up with his wrist and threw it at him, and the zip tie like broke.
Shit.
Yeah, no, Doug's massive. Doug's a big dude.
He's like 6'4". He was a fucking what position did he play in football? Like a linebacker or something. But dude, he had stupid strength. I have so many countless stories of blacking out, bro. There's too many.
Yeah,
Lastly, but not least,
that I
the
feel
Blackout King. Later,
Which one are you
I'm
telling,
sitting here
bud?
trying to figure out which one to tell. I don't know if I tell the 4th of July story, where I left and went to Sarah's house.
Yeah, that's a fun
That's a
one.
good one.
That was a good one.
The one where you have the Ring camera.
Oh, that's a good
Dude,
one.
That's a
that
good
Ring
one.
camera video is so fucking
that
fun.
next
Yeah,
morning,
let's go with that
I
one.
was
That's a
so-
good one.
I was
Any of the
so
times I
mad
pissed
at you.
myself, there's so many. It's bad.
I can say I've never done that, actually.
I've never pissed
Probably because
myself.
I'm naked sitting on the toilet, just
Yeah.
piss in the toilet.
Yeah, I
Well,
can't
the
say
one
I
I got-
pissed myself.
The one I got home from a wedding and I was peeing outside, and
Yeah, that was
I
good.
thought I pulled my pants down. Guess I
That's
didn't.
somehow funnier because you're like aware that you're peeing.
You did pull your pants down, but you forgot the underwear.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Okay,
That defeats the whole purpose.
Common mistake.
He
Halfway
unbuttoned
there.
them and everything. You know.
Oh, I was trashed.
Here's one.
Wait. Oh shit! That's the best because we always have videos of like the shit that happens, and I'm like, oh shit, that happened. I didn't know.
Yeah, there's a paper trail.
This is me pissing on a hotel door.
Jesus Christ. But I guess I'll tell the Ring one's okay. I guess I can tell that one.
Tell the other one then.
You want me to tell the other one?
Yeah,
Okay.
the other one's
I'm
fun.
not proud of this one. Not proud of any of them, obviously. But so there's a 4th of July party we had, and we were drinking, obviously, and it was a weekday. So I had work the next day.
Yeah,
But
it was,
meanwhile, I still was
think
raging.
It was a Thursday night. It was
Yeah.
4th of July.
It was at my house,
yep,
right?
Yep.
Yeah, it was at your house.
So Sarah was working, and I was left unsupervised, which was never good. So we're playing a game. We ended up playing this. I think it was King's Cup, and we had the middle cup, and I lost. And this was at the end of the night where I was already been drinking, and I probably should have gone home. Apparently, we poured the shot, or I told people to pour the shots inside it, and I'll just drink it.
Well, yeah,
my
and
God.
my
not-
buddy James was there, and he was
Yeah.
drinking Crown Royal drinks. So yeah,
It ended up, I raged way more than I should have on a weekday before work. So anyway, Sarah's like, hey, you should just stay there. It sounds like you were drinking. I was like, no, I'm good. And then she was like, no, like I need you to stay there. And I was like, she's going to be mad if I don't make it home. I better go.
Oh my god.
Which wasn't the case.
Was that when
Yeah.
I was already sleeping and you came in my
I came
room?
in and
Yeah.
I was like, hey, but is it okay if we stay after you guys go to bed? And Jake's like, no, you need to fucking leave. It's like, all right, fair.
No, I'm pretty sure
he didn't
that
say
wasn't
no.
it.
He said you need to stop partying. You need to stop partying.
It
That's what he
was
said.
because you came in. I had gone to bed because I also had work the next morning, and you said something like, "When Allie goes to bed, is it okay if we keep partying?" And I was like, "Chris, no, that's not okay. You guys should probably go to bed.
You have work tomorrow."
He left.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
I stayed the night.
It was a 5-minute drive. Not even.
But it took you 10 somehow.
I don't know. I was driving. I was fine, and I don't remember how I got home.
I will say the worst part is when
God.
he came in to talk to me.
That's scary.
He was speaking perfect English.
I was fine. I was fine.
When he left,
was fine.
he seemed stone cold sober.
So
like,
I didn't
perfectly
even
fine.
think about it because I'm like, no, dude, like we're not partying still.
Right.
It's over. We have to work.
What was this for?
4th of July.
July, yeah.
So
So-
Monday or something?
America.
Monday?
No, it was Thursday.
America. It was like a Wednesday or a Thursday.
Yeah. So
It was midweek.
I get to Sarah's house. She's sleeping. So I don't know how much later I stayed after she got home, but she
I
was
remember
sleeping.
those.
Yeah, I go into the bathroom, I guess to piss or whatever, get ready for bed. And I fall into the shower, rip the shower curtain out. And I'm like, fuck. And it was a tension rod. So I'm like, all right, well, I got to fix this. So I'm in there.
That's the time to fix it. Yeah.
I'm swaying back and forth. I'm like, fuck. Like, I came back into realization and I'm just trying. I'm literally just swinging. I keep.
There's just holes in the wall.
Oh, dude. I kept fucking hitting it. It kept falling. I was knocking bottles of soap down. Sarah comes in and is like, what the fuck are you doing? And grips me. I was like, I'm just trying to fix the shower curtain. Like, what do you want? And she was pissed, dude. She was
this
so pissed.
when you
Especially
already
when
had
I
the house?
drove. Yeah.
You
What?
already had this house?
No, we were at her parents' house.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Do we have
So-
any Skrillers in the fridge?
I will check.
I got here.
So she makes me sleep on the floor, and I come back into realization when I am awake with her dad, like sitting next to me. Oh, he gave me a chair. He's sitting next to me. He's like, "It's all right, man. It's all right." I had thrown up all over their floor.
Oh.
They had just gotten new carpets the week before.
I'm surprised they
And
let you marry her.
I drank red wine, a little bit of red wine. I had like red wine vinegar
my
dressing.
God.
It was stained. So Sarah's like, I'm not fucking dealing with him, and calls my stepmom and says, you need to come get him right now.
Oh, shit.
So not only am I not going to be feeling good for work, I had to wake everyone up in the house. My stepmom had to come pick me
my
up. It was
God,
bad, dude.
Chris.
Well,
Oh, no.
luckily, your father-in-law was actually
he's a
really
freaking
cool
saint.
with the
Yeah.
situation.
Thank
That
God.
is
Shout
a
out to you,
good
Mr.
person.
Bieber. Thank you for
Wow.
that.
By
He
the
literally
way-
took care of me, made sure I could throw up where I needed to throw up. It was good.
Yeah.
I found the video. It's at 2:30 in the morning in my room.
that the
That is
duck
a
call?
horrible duck
The
call.
I
duck-
agree.
yeah.
I feel like the ducks
And then-
would fly away from that.
Yeah.
Here's the stack video.
Jesus Christ.
He's zip tying my ankles right now.
Holy shit.
We'll post these videos to the Patreon.
And then here's Doug getting woken up.
That fucking sounds terrible.
Yeah, it does.
Somebody wearing a hard hat?
Safety
So,
first.
My buddy Ryan Mack, you remember the hard hat challenge where you hit it off a shovel? He would throw it so high in the air and try to get it on his head. He failed so many
Oh,
times.
God, dude.
All right.
All right, we need to.
Yeah, we need to get
Warm
Chris.
beer. Warm beer.
All right. Who I have the
You
kid.
have
All
it.
right. Let me hop right into it then. This
That
is
took a while.
Super Space Machine by New Holland Brewing Company. It is a hazy double IPA with tangerine, sitting at 9%,
9.
and it is from.
Oh, it's from Holland, Michigan.
Thank you, sir.
Holland.
Yeah. So let's get into it.
It's Spreckensy dick.
You
Wait,
crazy
It smells
Dutch bastard. L'chaim.
It smells damn good.
Ooh.
Oh,
This I can get into.
Tastes good,
9%.
Guys, we're IPA guys.
Yeah, we are,
Oh,
unfortunately.
I taste that
Yeah.
tangerine.
And I
do.
like
Yeah,
it.
I get that.
That halftime shot saved me, boys. I'm back. I'm back.
Back in action.
This is good shit.
You can't give away our secrets, dude. Now they know we take shots in
oh,
half.
God.
Now they
okay.
know that we drink while we record.
Have you ever
And when
seen
we're not
my desk?
recording.
All right.
This podcast is family friendly.
We're going to pound through this rating
Yeah.
and keep cruising because we really have to get moving on this. I am going to start this off with an 8, baby.
Why?
Oh, just gotta like it.
Oh, okay.
Great flavor. Jimmy, I know you don't taste it. It's great flavor. Really smooth, not super bitter, and I do pick up that tangerine note, especially for a 9%er.
love that
I
video.
disagree. This thing You know how I feel about hazies,
No
but
flavor.
when a hazy has flavor,
Get 'em
it's
out
fucking amazing.
Oh, wait.
And this one is very good.
Okay, good.
So yeah, the
was
citrus,
concerned.
the tangerine is very heavy in it, and I really like it a lot. It's not super bitter,
Right.
but that's probably because it's a hazy. I'm gonna go 9. I really fucking like this thing,
Nice,
and
Jimmy.
I would like to go get some.
Yeah. Jake?
I'm giving it an 8 for the same reasons.
Mm-hmm. Mason? Oh. You sick bastard.
7. It's good. Not amazing. Good.
Get out of my house, please.
Costa.
I'm going to give this an 8 as well. It is a good beer. I like doubles.
Okay. I like seeing double.
Giving it a 9.
I like
that's,
doubles.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Especially for
trouble.
9%. I think that's really the kicker here.
Yeah,
that it's that good and
Mhm.
smooth, and it's that higher percentage.
I would never guess it's 9%.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I'm going 8. Don't need to beat it to death. This
Yeah.
thing's good.
That was a good one. I want to know, do you know which ones he picked without tasting them? Or
No.
Okay. I love, he sent a little note too.
He
didn't
did. I
That was good. Do we have it?
There's a
I
picture
need a
in our
picture.
chat. I know
yes,
that.
Yes, there is. Hold on.
And wait, we didn't give them a shout out.
I did.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
No, that they recently
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Jimmy
I
said
did
in
on a previous episode. Yeah. But yes, Jon and Caitlyn.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Got engaged a couple
Yeah.
weeks
Here,
ago.
Coster, I
Congrats.
have the picture. I'll let you read it.
So, enjoy these Michigan-based alcoholic bevies. Some were picked based on name, some the drawing on the can. Enjoy. So, he might have had some of these, he might have not. I think he said he enjoyed the red ale, but I'm not sure. I'm not going to put words in his mouth.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we did not.
Yeah.
Most.
All right. Well, we can get. Oh, never mind.
I
We
gotta wait
can't-
for the can.
Sorry.
Well, where are we at? One.
All right, I got the next can over here. So this is from the brewery called Collective Arts, and I'll tell you, the can is an art. This
Hell of
shit,
an art.
I can't even tell what the fuck's going on this thing.
Yeah, it's wild.
It looks like a fucking Oh,
Is that a
fuck. Who are some of the statues in Italy?
David?
No,
Like Roman
yeah,
like gods?
yeah. It looks like one of them wielding a fucking fire sword.
Mm.
Oh.
But this is called
Oh,
Jam
yeah.
Up the Mash. It is a dry hop. Oh Jesus, put me on. Just wait, just
We're
wait.
gonna say
Don't put, it on,
shower.
don't put it on right now. I just need to read. It's a dry hop sour. It's from don't you put me on with Wanakee, Wisconsin.
That's
Okay.
Yeah.
Wanakee, Wisconsin. I don't know. It's sitting at 5.2%. This is definitely a can he picked from the art.
Oh, yeah.
This thing
It's
looks
badass.
insane. Is there anything special on this at all? We got hops. We got
Oh yes.
Vic Secret, Citra, and Mosaic.
Back
Yeah,
again.
dry
Vic
hop
Secret.
It's a
sour.
dry hop sour, which
That's
I don't know
cool.
if we have ever had before.
No,
Not
I'm
that I can
very
think of.
interested with this.
Me too.
And the art is by Andrew Harris out of Toronto.
Good for
Shout out to
him.
him.
Nice.
All right.
He's a listener.
Lahigma.
Prost.
Ligma.
Ligma?
I knew it was coming. Whoa.
Tastes like another wild ale.
I don't know
really
how I
weird.
feel.
That's really weird.
Kind of dig it.
I don't feel good about it.
Really?
I've had a sour IPA before, and this is similar.
Anyway, Brick, do you want to start out the rating?
Yeah,
It's hard. This is a hard one.
it's nice because it's a sour, but it's not
Like-
like truly a sour. Like it's a little tangy, but nothing like
Overpowering.
crazy at all. I really fuck with this, man.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go 8. This thing slaps.
Wow. Damn. I'm not gonna go as high as an 8, because I don't really know where I stand yet on it. I don't hate it. It's tasty. I'm gonna probably go 7. I'll definitely drink again. Would tell people to try it because it's cool. But yeah, Jimmy.
No, yeah, I'm gonna follow that 8 train. There's just
Yeah.
About
it's weird but really good. That is all.
Okay, Jake.
It is weird and it's really bad, and I'm gonna give it a 2.
Oh yes.
Coster. Go with that.
Mason, what you got?
Jake was chuckling to himself before he
was
gave
looking
that
at my
rating.
face.
I was looking at Coster because we were both feeling the same thing. But I'm struggling drinking this.
I like it. I'm not really. Hold on.
Do you
I
want me to
gotta
finish it for you?
No, I'm gonna finish it.
Little baby.
Little bitch. No, I'm kidding.
I'm sorry, I was sipping
Yes,
on it. I was
Daddy?
trying
I'm
to
not
enjoy
talking to
it.
you, dumbass.
But now he is.
Sorry, everything's about me.
Mason's the main character.
Yeah, he is.
But good, not great. I'd have it again though, so I'm gonna give it a 6.
2.
Coster. Oh yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I saw his face.
Ty.
I like it. Not my favorite sour. I'll give it a 7.
Fair.
Mason, when you go to add brick to the wheel, if you didn't already, can you spin it for another pop
I already
quiz? This is not.
Is it really Chris again?
This is not boding well for the end cup.
All right,
Dealer's
Chris.
choice.
We go tie.
All right.
You doubling?
Yep. You doubling down or no?
No.
Who is the 100th Pokemon on the Pokédex?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I actually, so I didn't watch Pokemon growing up.
I know.
played
Original
Pokemon Go.
original
a couple
original
years ago.
125. I think I can call it.
It's the original
150.
150.
But I feel like Chris is gonna do one that is not extremely
Hold
unordinary.
Well, it's
Or
number
else that
it's
would be-
number 100. So when you, I'll just give a couple hints here. When you, here you
Yeah, it's your podcast. Go for it.
when you think about the numbers, the common ones are close to the front, and then the legendaries are the very end. So if it's number 100 of 150, yeah, it's something in the middle.
Wow.
Yeah, because that was a good hint.
that really helped.
Wow.
Just to help you out a little bit, you know.
Wow.
So we don't have the starter Pokemon and we don't have the legendary. So we rolled out like 6.
There you go.
And we know it's not Pikachu.
We know it's not Pikachu.
Or do you?
Oh, how is he both?
Tyler, I'll give you an actual hint.
I don't want your hint.
Okay.
Jimmy. I appreciate it, but
Holy
if I'm gonna get it right, I want it to be because I guessed.
Shit, Jimmy.
Wow. All right.
Onyx, I don't fucking know.
Nope.
I'm
Onyx?
gonna
I
give
just
a guess.
guessed.
Is it Gengar?
Nope.
Nope, you're trash.
Tangela.
Nope.
You guys
What
are all
is it?
suck.
Jinx.
Nope.
It is Jimmy. Tell them.
It's Voltorb.
There it is.
I wouldn't have got it. Yeah, put me on. But
Twice.
I didn't double down.
2 times.
So
Worth
wait,
it.
Is it still 2?
No, it was
Still.
1 and 3. I
No,
thought.
no, it's
Oh,
3
alright,
and
so
2. No,
yeah.
it's 3 and 2.
No, it's 3 and 1.
No, we did 3 and 2.
3 and 2.
We
Oh.
did decide on
Yeah.
3 and 2.
Whatever.
What are the rules?
Life is rough.
Well, if you paid attention at the beginning of the podcast,
yeah,
we
you
fucking-
shit.
I don't listen to you guys.
Obviously.
Seriously.
Yeah, I have the 6th and final beer of the night. This beer is from Odd Side Ales, and I think it takes the cake for the best name of
Yeah,
any beer
I
we've
was
had
thinking
on this
that.
podcast.
Nice.
It is called the Bean Flicker.
Yeah, brother.
so the
Hey,
can-
speaking of beef, no, I'm okay.
so the can just
Speaking
has a
of beef,
Speaking of bean flicker, Ty, just sorry, I'm sorry.
I was gonna
You're
say
on
the
there.
can has a bunch of clits on it. If you guys would have let me finish. Believe it or not, it's just a tree. So not
Holy
as
shit, I thought
exciting.
you were serious. I was like, how did I miss that?
Oh my god! It is a original coffee blonde ale with the addition of cinnamon and vanilla beans.
Oh, that
so
sounds
that's the
good.
bean we're flicking.
Yeah, we are.
4.5%.
Nice.
it actually
Ah,
says I
shit.
think it's a coffee
Tyler,
blonde
you
ale.
got me with
Is
that
correct?
one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Coffee
The
blonde
last,
ale.
remember the last coffee blonde ale
From
we had
Arizona?
was really good.
This-
No, that was
a
a Kolsch.
Oh, that was
But-
coffee Kolsch, but it was
This-
blonde.
Splitting
and
hairs.
co-
Splitting
yeah.
hairs there.
I
yeah.
wasn't here that episode,
Yeah.
so I don't care about it.
This
Like clit
smells
hair.
amazing.
It does smell
It
fantastic.
smells it smells like cinnamon.
Yeah,
Actually, I
this
get
is
the
good.
coffee a little
Yeah,
bit
the
through it
coffee
too.
and cinnamon.
Coffee's
yeah.
strong.
And
definitely.
vanilla. Yeah, I get all of them.
Let's
right.
let's do it.
All right.
Laheim.
Prost.
Oh, fuck yeah. That could fuck me up
I
in a good
expected
way.
it. I expected it to be sweeter, but I'm glad it's
This
not.
should be a stout.
Yeah,
I expected it to be like
Mason, can you
drier.
switch over to the XO?
I thought it was
going
going to be.
sell this locally.
We need it to be.
I actually do have. It does taste dry to me.
This thing flicks my bean.
No, it has a dry
I like it.
aftertaste.
It
but
does, it
it's-
does.
Tickles
but
your
it's-
pink.
Dude, there's so
Yeah.
like it's so balanced.
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
very well balanced.
In the
I agree.
aftertaste, I get a lot of the cinnamon.
It's
Result.
mostly
Yeah, a lot
cinnamon
of
and
cinnamon.
coffee for
Yeah.
me. I'm not
Yeah.
really getting vanilla in
Oh.
the taste.
Which I'm glad about.
it
though.
tastes like the Starbucks drinks that are in like Walgreens and everything. The
The frappuccinos,
yes,
the cold ones.
yes, it's
I can see
almost
that.
spot on.
I can see
Smells
that.
really good. Tastes really good.
Like not like the first sip, like the aftertaste. It tastes just like
I
it
can see that.
What you got, Ty?
because of the vanilla creaminess.
I'm gonna give it a solid 8. I loved it.
I'm gonna go 7 banger. That thing's good.
9 for me. I fucking really like that. I could really fuck those up.
Yeah, I agree with a 9. I thought it was gonna off the smell. You think it's gonna be a little sweet. There's no sweetness to it, and I think that makes it better.
I wouldn't say there's no sweetness,
Yeah.
but
I think there's
But not
balance.
not as much as you were probably expecting.
right,
I
exactly.
expected like a creamy sweetness
Yeah.
off the smell, and
I
you don't
agree.
get any of that. It's very light, and
Yeah.
the coffee and cinnamon is heavy, and I
Yeah.
really like it.
Yep.
I'm gonna give it a 7. it would have been an 8. The after dry mouth thing, I'm not really a fan of, but the flavor is, like it was said earlier, so balanced and so good.
Yeah. Mason?
This is, if they sell it locally, this is going to be my wintertime beer. This is
Yeah,
a
I could
10
do that.
banger for me.
Oh my god.
This is good. This
It is
beer
really
is
good.
this beer revolutionized my life. I'm no longer depressed.
It's the cure. Flicking your bean is the cure.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll give it 10 more minutes.
Who would have guessed?
Oh,
All right.
Mason's back. Sorry.
So for me, I'm going to give it an 8.
Okay.
I think it had. I'm comparing it to the coffee Colts just because they're similar.
Yeah. It's the only thing that's close. And
Yeah, I
to
think
it.
that one was a little bit lighter, and it was just coffee. There wasn't like flavors fighting, to like dominate the beer, and I think that's kind of what's happening here. However, I do think it's still really good and well balanced. It just feels like they're fighting for like to be like dominating.
To be the main
beer.
character.
Yeah. So
All right. It's time for my time before Mason's bitch ass time. We're
It's
gonna
the
hop into
Bricker
socials.
Hour.
So you can find us on any platform: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music. Also, hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube too. Please subscribe, give some
Comment even.
comments. If you have any questions, if you want to give a halftime, if you want to give pop quiz questions, now that we're off of the true false bullshit. You can shoot us an email at couchaholics302@gmail.com.
All right.
Perfect.
Mason, you want to go through your Mason hour?
So welcome to the Mason Hour. We're going to make it the Mason Minute today.
Thank you.
Because we're trying to go fast so we can watch some football.
Me and Jake are watching it.
At the bottom of the order, we have Witch's Hat Brewing Company Royal Rumble Double Red Ale. Came out with a 4.86 from the boys. Second to last, we have Collective Arts Jam Up the Mash Dry Hop Sour. Very divisive issue. 5.71 from the boys. Third to last, we have Jolly Pumpkin Artisan Ales Blanca Farmhouse Witbier that had a little wild ale taste to it. Came out with a 5.86 from the boys. Third place, our top of the order is all certified poundable. So I'm just going to get
Hell
one
yeah.
out right now. They are all certified.
Hold it.
Wait, all of them?
And launch!
Go.
Poundable. And I almost broke my sipping glass because it almost rolled off the table. So, third place, we have the Marzen from the day, the Eastern Market Brewing Company Oktoberfest. Came out with a 7.71 from the boys. Second place, because, we're IPA boys. We had the New Holland Brewing Super Space Machine Hazy Double IPA. Came out with an 8.14 from the boys. And last place, or first place. All right, I guess I'm going on there.
Yep.
I'll add myself before we spin it.
Yep.
First place, what I meant to say was the last beer that we had for the day was the Oddside Ales, which I loved. Bean Flicker.
Bean Flicker, baby.
Finished with an 8.29 from the boys. So, if you're curious, check them out. If you're in anywhere around Michigan, try and find them. They're good.
They're really fucking good.
But now it's time for the
Wheel of Misfortune.
and let's just shuffle it a couple times for good
Did
measure.
you add yourself?
He
I
did.
did.
Just making sure.
It's a spicy wheel today. Got a good number of names on it.
Can't wait to lose.
Oh fuck!
Mason.
Mason.
It will never be
Here's
Jake
the
or
next
Ty.
one too.
Ever.
So
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's me again.
Yeah.
It's usually either me or Chris.
It's funny because
Another loss
you
for you.
just cured your depression, and then this happens.
And
And
now
now,
it's
I'm back, and you guys are listening to my suicide.
oh,
Jesus Christ.
I'm drinking myself to death today. That's a joke.
That's dark.
But does anybody have any closing remarks for the day?
I guess I'll thank the two people that gave us this beers, Jon
Yes.
and Caitlyn. I
Jon
don't
and
know you
Caitlyn,
guys,
thank you so much.
but I appreciate it.
But you want to know them.
Of course.
I don't. No, I'm kidding. I love them. They are great. But yeah, shout out to them. Thanks for anyone that's listening this week, since we were missing last week.
yeah.
Unfortunately, we really do have to take those breaks to work on some new things. So we'll have some new things for you soon.
Yeah, life gets in the way sometimes. Also,
does.
we have some surprises coming for you soon. We're working
Yes.
on getting video up and running so you
yep.
can watch us drink instead of just listen
So you
to
can
it.
drink with us in 4K.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Kidding, it'll probably be dial up still.
Dial up, yeah.
All right. On that note, I think we need to go watch football, boys.
Peace.
Peace out.
Later,
See
y'all.
ya.
Later, everyone.
Mason, the Bill scored.